Alright guys, picked up a new box of Aguila, if I'm saying that right. I'm sure I'm not. Minishells today though. I've been hearing about these things for a while. As you can see them here, they're tiny, they're about half the size, and I think the idea is to increase capacity in any shotgun and typical shotgun tube. What we're going to do today is we're going to test them out. We're going to see how they function in not only a pump shotgun but in an auto as well, and then we're also going to see in like a tactical shotgun. For example, my Mossberg typically holds 7 shells in the magazine tube. We're going to see how many of these can hold. So we'll test some functionality and see how well or how many they hold. These ones are going to be 7.5, so not a very big BB, but we'll check it out. Alright, first we're going to use the pump shotgun. This is going to be the Mossberg 500. Capacity is 7. First we'll see how many it'll hold. It generally again holds 7. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8? Yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 plus 1. Alright, so now I'm going to shoot a couple rounds off just to see how well it cycles through a pump shotgun. So, 1. Alright. Seems to cycle good. No issues. So we'll go ahead and unload this, and we'll see how it loads in the auto. One thing I noticed real quick when I was unloading this is the loading ramp in the bottom of the Mossberg. If you don't rack it fast, they can actually fall through and hang right out the bottom of it. Doesn't seem to be an issue unless you rack it real slow. So if you are using these in a Mossberg especially, make sure and pump it quickly. I don't think it'll be an issue with like an 870 or a Benelli, because they have the full ramp. So just something to think about. Alright, now we're going to try it with the Weatherby SA08. Okay. Again, we'll go to see how many it holds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rounds in the Weatherby SA08. Alright, now we're just going to shoot 2 to see how it cycles. Actually, you know what? It wouldn't even grab one out. Okay. What it did when it went to grab them is it actually pulled out 2 instead of just 1. So we're going to get rid of 1. Okay. There's 1 in the chamber. We'll shoot this quick. Yep. They're too weak to reload, and it looks like it always pulls out 2 at a time. So these are going to be no good for any kind of auto, but definitely something good to keep in a home defense style pump shotgun. You know, these again, like I said, are number 7.5, so you're getting a much weaker load. You know, but again, 14 rounds, you have plenty, and number 7.5 is going to be less likely to penetrate. So yeah, that's it, guys. Check them out. Aguila Minishells. Hard to find. I found these at a gun show. Ran me about, what was it, $10 or $20?
$10.
$10? Yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Alright, now we're going to shoot this old green coffee tabletop. There's no holes in it already. It's kind of dirty, but we're going to shoot it with these shells from about 10 yards just to see what kind of pattern we get out of it. Alright, we're actually more like 8 yards away. Alright, here we go. Everybody ready? Alright, so not much of a spread as much as there's a hole. So we'll move it back a little bit and see if there's any kind of difference. See if we can get an actual spread. Alright, now we're about 20 to 25 yards out. We have to use the same target, but we're zoomed up on it, so you should be able to see the new pattern. Oh. Actually, check this out. When I was loading it, it flipped around. So, try that again. Alright, that one went well. Let's walk up on it. Definitely a larger spread, but all in all, with that hole, man, I don't think this stuff would be so bad for home defense. You're going to get minimal penetration for inside the home. You're not going to go through walls a whole lot. Not so bad anyway, but it could still be plenty effective. So that's it, guys.